Hello guys, welcome to GHack Dev. Functional programming is one of the programming paradigm that has this principle. The first principle is pure function. It means that when function is executed with same inputs, it should return same output. And pure function should has no side effects. Side effects are actions that don't relate with the output of the pure function itself. For example, look at this sum function. You can see that this sum function is returning a plus b. A and b are global variables. It means that this sum function is relying on the global variables. As I explained before, that pure function should has no side effects. It means that this function should not change or rely on the global variable. So this function is not pure function. Okay, look at this another example. In this example, the sum function is returning a plus b, but a and b are arguments, so it means that this function is not relying on the global variable or changing global variable. So this is the correct pure function. The second principle of functional programming is immutability. It means that we are not allowed to directly modify the data. Immutable data cannot be changed when it's created. Look at this example. We have one variable named people, which is a JavaScript object. In the second line, we are directly modifying the age property. This is not allowed. It violates the immutability principle. Look at this another example. In this example, we have a variable called animal, which is on JavaScript object 2. But this time, instead of directly modifying the data, we are using one of the object prototype function called assign. With this function, we can create new object by copying old property from old object and then merge it with new modified object, and then it will return new object. So this is not directly modifying the data. So this is the correct example that not violating the immutability principle. The third principle of functional programming is first-class function. It means that we should be able to treat a function just like any other data type. We can assign a function to a variable. We can also put the function inside an array. Even we can put a function as an argument to another function. As you can see in this example, the fourth principle of functional programming is higher order function. Higher order function is a function that takes a function as an argument or returns a function. Look at this example. We have a variable called numbers, which is an array of number, and we are using one of the array prototype function called filter. As you can see in this example, we are passing a function to the filter function that contains a logic to decide if the number will be filtered or not. So we are passing a function to the filter function. This is the example of higher order function. The fifth principle of functional programming is function composition. It means that we are combining some simple functions to create one complex function. As you can see in this example, we have a sum function and then average function and then average R. So as you can see that we are using previous simpler function to create one complex function. In this example, average R. Okay, those are principles of functional programming. If you have any question or have something to discuss, just leave it to the comment sections below. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Thank you.